And I think that's the how and that's the magic. Why is a lot to do with strategy, but how is the magic? And the magic is really, these artists here. Man is Kulkarni here. She represents Maharashtra correctly, I believe. But it's just that we've got these people who've given it their all, right? And I think that's what we at MX are really happy about. I think that's what the audience will see. I think that's what the audience will appreciate. And we just now really looking for some blessings from the audience. That's really it. Eventually, once it's out there, then it's about the audience and how they react. So, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate all the hard work. Appreciate all the effort. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief Content Officer Gautam Talwar, mxplayer. Thank you so much. सर, आपसे जानना चाहूँगा about this show. जब आप लिख रहे थे, जब आपने सोचा कि ये करना है शो, प्राइमरी कास्ट, सबसे पहले सुनील सर, विवेक ओबरॉय, कैसे कास्टिंग हुई सबकी?
Hello, thank you for coming, guys. It means a lot. First of all, this is the man जिसकी वजह से शो इधर है, हम सब इधर हैं. And thank you for this opportunity, Gautam. It means a lot. Percy, thank you so much. Sarthak for writing this brilliant show. Senika, superb dialogues. Vijay Mishra, the painter. Thank you so much. Wasik Khan और आनी पाया. लेकिन I can say a lot today. It's like a very emotional thing because life has come a full circle actually. I never thought that my most ambitious work would take me back to Dharavi, where I used to play as a child, where my mother had her packaging units in Dharavi, right in the center of Dharavi, and to play with all those kids over there.
We both realize she's on our own side. So she is what a politician is, but hats off. So each one of you, MX, thanks for having us. You know, Gautam, probably this is one of the only times I have not bothered once we are done with the shoot, because you knew that at the helm of affairs there were people who cared about the product, and they only spoke about the product. He came once in a while, observed, but behind the scenes I know that, you know, that he's at the helm of affairs and doing it and watching it very closely. Percy, Sarthak, I mean, a genius when it comes to writing, layering of the script, explaining the character to you. You know, I thought I was Thalaivan the minute he narrated it to me. You know, when Ashima and the Z team came and Sarthak was there, and Sarthak said, so we want you to play this, and he narrated it. Somewhere down the line I got the confidence that, you know, after a break of so many years, that yes, I can go back to school. Probably I haven't forgotten my craft. You know, when you disappear, you believe that you've forgotten it, because the world allows you to believe that, you know, you don't have a success behind you. Your Fridays are difficult Fridays. Not everybody wants to cast you, and suddenly something so big comes and they say, you doubt yourself and you say, really, you want to cast me? Such a big character? Because for me, my dream has been, if it's films like these, I talk about Nayakan and I talk about Thalaivan, you know, and my two heroes, Kamal sir and Vinod sir. So that sword on your head, that can I even deliver 10% of what they've delivered? If I can, that's a big burden then that they put on our shoulder. And then the dialogues, I was super excited about the dialogues. यार ये किसने लिखा है? कमाल है यार ये लड़का, कमाल की चीज़ है. और एक छोटी सी बच्ची सिनिका ने ये dialogues लिखे हुए. You know, that's the खूबी. कहाँ है आप? Stand up. That's her and the dialogues, and associate Dharavi with her. It's unbelievable. Whether it's my prosthetics, Renuka, you'd expect people to come from Hollywood to do the prosthetics for something like this. But there's this young girl, Anil Dada's daughter, who comes.
It all stems from an intent यार. मैं बहुत कम काम करता हूँ, ज़्यादा काम करता नहीं हूँ. After the success of Inside Edge 1, 2, 3, every time I would go out to promote it, people would say यार, अब जब Inside Edge इतनी अच्छी चल गई है, why aren't you doing something else? Why aren't you doing more work on OTT? And my whole thought process was यार, quality करते हैं, quantity के पीछे नहीं भागते हैं, आराम से I have to enjoy it, I have to believe in it, I have to feel committed to it as a character, enjoy the whole experience. And I mean, I've had 2 decades of a career now. At some point in life, you realize that unless I feel truly, deeply connected and satisfied as a creative person, as an actor, मुझे अब ये नौकरी के लिए नहीं करनी. And I think that's what connected with the way Gautam, Percy, the whole team when they brought Dharavi to me. And funnily enough, Sarthak and I were at a dinner years before that, a couple of years, 2-3 years before that. And he said, यार मैं कुछ ऐसा लिख रहा हूँ. Sanjay Gupta के घर. And he said, मैं कुछ ऐसा लिख रहा हूँ. And I said, यार ये बड़ा interesting यार, it's fascinating. And I was thinking of Thalaivan as a character. Right? Because the way it was.
But that's exactly what happened to me. जैसे ही synopsis भेजे तो मैं बोला प्ले क्या कर रहा हूँ, पुलिस वाला नहीं बनना है. Thalaivan में तो बात करते हैं. You know, exactly the same thought.
वैसे भी शूट आउट में हम लोगों ने कर लिया, राइट? गुंडा एंड पुलिस वाला नाव भी रिवर्स मार रहे हैं. But then I met Gautam and I realized that exactly what Anna said. He's driven by creating that content. You know, he's saying content. हर पन्ना strong होना चाहिए, हर किरदार strong होना चाहिए. And it just clicked. And then I met this madman, Samit Kakkad, जो इतना फितूरी, इतना पागल है. And the way he works, the way he just sinks his teeth into the character, सोया हुआ एक्टर भी जाग जाएगा. You know, you feel like अरे यार ये बहुत पागल फितूरी पैशनेट इंसान है, इसके साथ काम करने में बहुत मजा आएगा. And that's what happened, man. I mean, you know, it was crazy. It was like I was calling Samit more than I would call my wife. I was like, yeah, come, have lunch with me, have dinner with me, let's talk about it. It was an amazing experience getting into the whole story, and even during shooting. I mean, Dharavi in itself was a whole crazy experience. And on the first day only, you could tell the difference between Samit, and due respect to all. But ये वो director नहीं है जो air conditioned कमरे में बैठकर सोचेगा, I think guys, you know, we need to visualize Dharavi like this, जो आजकल ज़्यादा Hollywood effect हमारे सर पर चल रहा है हिंदुस्तान में भी. गली गलत चप्पा जाके एक गली को जान के पहचान के रेकी मतलब कितने 50 रेकी की, यहाँ ये शॉट होगा, यहाँ ये करेंगे, इस तरह से ये क्रिएट होगा, तलेवन की दुनिया ऐसे होगी, जयंत गावस्कर यहाँ से आएगा. इसीलिए हर फ्रेम में you can feel Dharavi, you can smell Dharavi, you can experience. It's an immersive experience of Dharavi, and I feel you've never seen Dharavi like this before. And I personally feel, because Anna is a legend in his own right.
True. I think it was because he was crazy, is that he put a bunch together that's absolutely crazy. मेरे को तो डर लगता था, हर एक के साथ, अपने ही फैमिली के साथ काम करता था. मैं यार मैं डायलॉग तो नहीं भूल जाऊंगा, खा तो नहीं जाएगा मेरे को, because they're such good actors. You know, and sometimes I used to forget. I used to just look at them like that, but then sometimes it worked that Thalaivan is in his own world. So it looks like I'm acting, but I'm in awe of them.
अन्ना ने मुझे एक बार बोला था कि समित यार तू सब नाम इतने धाकड़ एक्टर्स जो लेके आया ना, वो बहुत अच्छी बात है.
So I think एक मोतियों को साथ में पिरोना भी एक आर्ट है. I think Samit is very committed to that, and every single actor, I'm so grateful to the whole cast. You know, किसी के 5 सीन है तो किसी के 50, but उन 5 में भी इतने जान डाल दिए हर एक्टर ने. आप किसी का परफॉर्मेंस देख के नहीं बोल सकते ये वीक है. And like Anna said, every performance, every scene, you have to be on the tip of your toes, because सामने solid actor है, तो आप भी और अपना game up करते हो. That experience was amazing. Even shooting in Dharavi, I remember एक action sequence था, और वहाँ सब शुरू हो गए. Funnily enough, you know, flashback to shoot out, they started shouting, माया भाई, पूरी गर्दी हो गई. और इतने सारे हमारे सफारी सूट पहन के हट्टे कट्टे सिक्योरिटी गार्ड्स रोक नहीं पा रहे थे. People were just coming in the frame randomly, and then Samit goes and talks to this mime, this old woman. You remember that? She lived in a kholi right there, and he said in Marathi, he went and told her कि थोड़ी मदद करो, यहाँ पे ये लोग बहुत परेशान कर रहे हैं, शूट नहीं हो पा रही. She must be at least 70 years old. She went inside the house, pulled out one danda, and came out, and the choicest of Marathi galis. और डंडा घुमाते घुमाते जो गालियां दी, लोग 5 सेकंड में डिस्पर्स हुए जैसे राइट पुलिस आई हो. That was that world. It was amazing. I had such an incredible experience there. एक जहां हम शूट कर रहे थे, क्योंकि कोई वैनिटी वैन वगैरह कुछ नहीं, अंदर भी जाना है तो या तो चल के जाना है या बाइक पे बैठ के जाना है शूट करने के लिए. कुछ गलियां इतनी सक्रिय है. But I observed something, and Anna, please correct me if I'm wrong. I